I just caught this lobster and put a GoPro on it, so we're gonna see where he goes right now.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Ryan Meyer's Expeditions. Feels so good to be back here on Big Island after like almost 2 months traveling with Sam and getting married, and I'm finally getting back in the water. It's been like 2-3 days since I got back. Finally wore off all that jet lag. And guys, it is a beautiful day. I cannot wait to get in. Today we got my buddy Zach Ng. He's got a channel as well. We're gonna go out here. I don't know what we're gonna see. Not being super picky. I need some fish. I've got nothing in my house. So looking for those moves. This is prime Moana Kali territory. Stoked, we're gonna suit up and we'll see you guys in the water.
Yes, sir.
So I've got to start by saying that this day was not intended to be a lobster mission at all or to do anything with a lobster and a GoPro, but when opportunities present themselves, you kind of got to take them, and I've been trying to make that video for a really long time, so when I saw this lobster today, I was like, let's try and make this happen. But before we do that, today's mission was really just about gathering meat. I had been off the island for several months, I had nothing in the fridge, and I had been wanting to dive with Zach for a really long time. So I went to one of my very local, easy, no big deal spots, and I walked. This is a popular area, and the only difference between there being Moana Kalis here on every single dive for us was two things. One, we walked an extra half mile further than anybody else. Everybody parks their car at this spot, jumps in the water. I park my car at this spot, I walk a half mile, and then I get started diving. And number two was the sunset. Really late in the afternoon, all these goatfish, all these Moana Kalis, everything out there in the ocean really comes to life. And so much of spearfishing is like that. You give yourself whatever kind of little advantages you can get. For us, it was that walk and being out there, late in the afternoon, right before sunset. And then all you've got to do is do everything properly. Go out here, dive in whatever depth range you're comfortable in. For us, for me and Zach both today, this was probably the 60-70 foot ledge all day long. And all we do is swim down to the bottom and wait and see what approaches us. We saw a lot of Moana Kalis, obviously every single drop, there's a whole pile around us, but this is exactly the same tactic I would use for my moos or ukus or anything else that's just cruising along up and down this coast and then comes right in to see me. So Zach actually spotted this lobster. I think he was down, I don't know if he was hunting the Moana Kalis, or I can't remember exactly what he said to me, but he pops up and he's something about, there's a giant lobster down there. And I was like, where is it? Why didn't you not grab it? And I don't remember if he said something about where we're gonna put it. This is like the very start of our dive. I mean, we had 2 fish in the box, but we still had a whole long dive to go. We had several more hours we were planning on spending in the water, and sometimes these lobsters are kind of hindrances to you as you can't really put him anywhere. But you can see how I spotted where he was on the other side of this rock, and I dropped my gun so that I have the maximum opportunity with both hands to kind of really pounce on this thing. And you can see, despite doing everything right, I just got lucky. And as he took off, he ran into that rock and I managed to grab this thing. And what was even crazier was he grabbed a hold of this rock, and you can see how strong these things are. I'm lifting this lobster up, and this is probably like a 20-pound rock that he's holding on to. Eventually I had to rip his legs and try and pull that rock away from him to land this thing. And I'm so stoked anytime I bump into one of these lobsters to eat, but I wanted to put a GoPro on one forever, and to do that you gotta find a giant, and you gotta find it during the day. So I put the GoPro on it, and then watch this. Wait until you guys see where he goes, get the GoPro POV.
The thing is so big, it's got barnacles on it, guys. This is a barnacle lobster. And Samagram couldn't just cook the lobster. You can't just cook the lobster. Samagram is making homemade. We were like, let's make some mac and cheese. And then she's like, we can make homemade pasta mac and cheese. Check this out. So Samagram's got all of her new gadgets from the wedding, I guess. I mean, I don't know what this thing is, but I assume it cuts pasta tubes? Hey, check that out, guys. I'm wed. I am one married man, and look at my beautiful wife.
I'm just gonna get to work, because I got a lot to do.
We couldn't make it easy. We couldn't just buy pasta, guys. How cool is this gonna be, though? Look at it go. This looks like a mess waiting to happen. Sammy, you look like you know what you're doing. That looks great. Look at that, guys. Show me that paw.
Does it look? Woo. Would you consider this crumbly?
Yes. I would say that is the definition of crumbly. I don't know what it's supposed to look like, but it looks great.
It's supposed to maybe appear crumbly. And it's definitely holding together, so I think we're okay. Okay, so now we're supposed to make like little walnut-sized. How big is a walnut? That big? Would you say that this is a walnut?
I'd say that's a walnut without a shell. I mean, with a shell. I'll take it. It's a walnut. We got our walnuts.
I'm truly not sure if I did this right. Let's find out. I'm scared. It's not looking good.
Wait. Wait. It's working harder. It's working harder.
She's
Oh my
getting-
god, she's coming! Oh my god, you've made pasta.
That was so much work for this like tiny little mat.
It's a shame pasta's so expensive we can't just buy it dried and pre-made. Cut! Oh my god.
They're so cute, I love them!
I mean, baby Sam, you look like you're crushing it. Look at you.
Look at her!
That's gonna be so good. Oh my god.
Oh my god! Some of them have like closed ends.
Well, here. You ready?
Yeah.
You need to clean
Wait,
cut.
you did that way better. How'd you do
Because you need
that?
to push
You
up.
pushed up?
You need to
Okay.
push up against the blade.
This is crazy! Ah!
Too high, too high!
No, we have an amputee.
There you go.
Wait, what?
You were on the wrong side.
No!
It's okay, it'll be fine, it'll be fine, don't worry about it. Look at these though, you just made that. He's huge.
Yeah, that displaced a lot of water. There's two?
Yeah, I caught that one on the way in.
I didn't know you had two. I can't get the legs in there.
It's okay, we'll do legs next. What are we doing?
I thought this would be easier than shredding, but
You working?
I don't know. I think I made a mess.
Okay, it's only like $30.
Do you think it'll be fine if it just goes in like this?
Sure. Why not?
I don't know.
How long does the lobster boil, Samagram?
I put a timer on. 8 minutes.
8 minutes. Wait, you actually did put a timer on.
As much as I want to grind this, I don't think I'm gonna grind it.
Dude, is this grated? Guys, in your professional opinion, is this grated
What a
cheese?
nightmare.
Would you like me to grate?
No. That looks way better.
You mean it looks grated? What's going on?
We're done.
8 minutes. Look at that. Straight into the ice bath.
Stop cooking. Who's gonna crack all these?
You. What you got going on?
There's just no going backwards.
It's a cream, Sam. We've turned it into a cream.
All right, there's like an insane amount of noodles, so I think I'm gonna put a batch in. I'm gonna salt the water, and I'm gonna nude. I'm gonna get nudes.
Nude us. On the perpetual hunt for the gecko. You're never gonna get it. There's glass in between. Look at them. I wanna try one. I wanna eat one.
They're very hot. Just
Let me
wait
eat
a
one.
second.
Let me
Just
eat
wait
one.
a
Let me
second.
eat one.
You're like a child.
Your husband.
Ah!
Sam. They're so good. Try one.
I did.
You did without me?
Well, I had to make sure that they were cooking right and they were done and that this wasn't wasted effort.
Unbelievable.
So good.
They're so good.
They're so good. Yay!
You got butter melting. That looks like a lot of butter, which I love.
Yes, it's butter and flour and it just thickens the sauce. So when I put the milk in, it makes this like nice, thick, creamy, cheesy sauce.
I want it. Check out these legs. Trying to keep them away from the cat. Cat, this is not for you. I don't know. This is a roux.
So this is the roux. I put a ton of spices in it, just like things that I thought would be good.
It smells incredible.
It smells like Old Bay in here. And now keep slowly adding milk until you get this like creamy sauce.
Which cheese is this?
This is the, whichever one I shredded. This is the Gruyere. This one I'm just gonna kind of break up and hope for the best, I think. I'm worried that we don't have enough.
Enough
I
sauce?
mean, look at the amount of lobster.
Oh my god.
I got a whole other bowl.
Oh my god.
So most people bake their mac and cheese. I'm not gonna do that. I just want something creamy and comforting.
That's enough for like one of my bites.
Okay, we got other people to feed here.
Official taste test?
Yeah, I just want to make sure, you know, that it's good, not gonna poison anybody, not gonna make anybody sick. Wow.
Incredible.
Wow! Ready? Talk to me.
Needs Old Bay.
No, it doesn't. It's got so much Old Bay in it.
Mine needs Old Bay. It's so good. Sam Graham?
Pasta's perfect, the lobster's perfect, the sauce is perfect. I wish it was hotter, but we picked up some stragglers.
Somehow, Bertadale once again.
Snuck her way
over
in.
to a free meal.
Hot sauce?
Did you even try it
Yeah, a
yet?
little hot sauce.
Are you serious?
It's the Old
Parmigiano.
Bay. It needs the Old Bay. That's what it needs, like coated.
Do you actually want hot sauce?
This is the one.
Step one, it's gotta be coated.
It's too much.
It's not too much. You can't have too much.
Really good.
Good.
It is really good.
Yay.
It is really good. The cheese is amazing. The pasta is unbelievable. Fantastic. What a random, like, afternoon dive with Zach, with a lot of walking, that turned into this feast. Zach, I wish you were here to taste this, because it's incredible. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We're gonna feast on this, and then we'll see you next time right here on Ryan Myers Expeditions. This is incredible.
This is incredible.
You're an artist.
I am.